Video SOP for wheel changing of EOT crane. A toolbox meeting should be conducted before starting work to discuss the 12 life-saving rules and workplace safety, not only 6 direction hazards. First, inspection of working site to be done with PPEs, safety shoes, safety vest, rubber hand gloves, safety helmet, safety goggles, shin guard, nose mask and full body harness must be used because of height work. Take work permit from owner department. Job preparation. Ensure all employees have a valid gate pass and height pass before starting the job. After wheel centering process completion, use proper isolation devices and equipment locks for the isolation. During centering process, do not take crane under maintenance. Explain the proper use of the LT girder for walking. If any obstacles are present, use another crane before and after the job to clear the way. Avoid awkward body positions during the job and take frequent breaks of 15 to 20 minutes as needed. One person should stand below the area to prevent unauthorized entry. DSL power does not need to be cut, only crane movement should be restricted during the job. Define the work zone by barricading the area below the crane. If more than one crane is operating in the bay, cross-barricade the area and provide rail stoppers and ensure safety ribbons are tied. Install rail stoppers between the cranes and secure them with tightened bolts. Tools and tackles must be certified as per Tatasteel standard list, and visual inspection of tools and tackles needs to be done. Hoisting of new wheel at the gantry. Lift the new wheel with the help of mobile crane. During this operation, ensure no crane movement by engaging the CT and LT brakes. Avoid the collision of two cranes in same bay by using rail stopper and ensure the anti-collision system is working properly. If necessary, cut the railing using gas cutting to move the wheel onto the gantry. Tie a manila rope to the wheel during lifting to prevent swinging. Place the new wheel safely on the gantry with proper packing to prevent rolling or toppling. Remove the belt or sling only after the wheel is securely positioned on the gantry. Removing the old wheel from bogie. While inspecting the wheel, along with axle and bearing block, ensure sufficient wooden packing is provided to prevent the wheel from toppling. Use a 90/50th ton hydraulic jack to lift the bogie. Before jacking, place the proper capacity jack under the rubber pad, along with packing materials. Jack and packing materials to be tied properly to avoid falling. For decoupling, first, remove the guard and coupling bolt, then provide support for the floating shaft. After decoupling, loosen and remove the bolts of the L bracket vertical liner. Once the bogie is jacked, place metallic blocks as packing materials. Secure the wheel by tying it with a sling. Ensure the sling length is 1 meter and attach it to a chain block. Fix the chain block at a suitable location where it can be easily tied to a rigid structure. Lift the bogie to a sufficient height and remove all fasteners from the L bracket. Roll and pull the wheel to remove it carefully. Handle broken parts such as bearing, L block, and axle separately to avoid further damage. Stop the work and ensure the position of wheel is straight and floating shaft is stable. After this, tie the wheel securely using a belt and chain block. Place the damaged wheel assembly safely on a designated platform and tie the wheel to a stopper. Lower the damaged wheel properly and safely. Inserting of new wheel. Shift the new wheel to the spot of changing by rolling and pulling it carefully using a sling and chain block, following the same process used for removing the old wheel. While rolling the wheel, place scotch blocks on both sides to prevent toppling. Place the wheel on the track. Placing the wheel on the track rail requires oblique pulling, which is to be done very carefully. Roll the new wheel carefully into the cage or L block using scotch blocks for support. Once the wheel is properly positioned inside the cage, remove the sling. Insert the wheel using a hydraulic jack horizontally and hold it with a chain block. Fix the L bracket bolts, top side, horizontal liner, remove the block packing, and then release the hydraulic jack. Lubricate the L bracket bearing housing and coupling using the proper grade of lubricant. Ensure the correct quantity of lubricant is applied. Clean the area thoroughly after completing the lubrication. Lowering of old wheel from the walk bay to floor. Lower the damaged wheel using a mobile crane, ensuring to keep the working radius of the crane in mind. To prevent swinging, tie a manila rope to the wheel while lifting the new wheel. Keep the wheel at a safe place on the gantry, with proper packing to avoid rolling or toppling. Remove the belt or sling after properly placing the wheel on floor or safe place. Cross-check the equipment. Close the isolation and perform a trial run of the crane at full capacity to ensure proper functioning. If everything is in order, release the crane for operation and ensure that all personnel leave the working area before the crane is put into operation. Close the permit.